Hey guys, what's going on? Fault Player here. Now today we will be playing Stardew Valley. I already have a save in this, but that's just cause that's my everyday one when I'm not recording it. We're just gonna name our farm mine. I'm not really good at names, so I'm just gonna put it on my farm. You know, my farm. Favorite thing, of course, video games. Animal preference, the dog, yes. I'm gonna go with skin one, cause, well, that's my skin color. I'm gonna go with this hair right here. I think I'm just gonna go with the regular shirt, and just gonna go with the beard. Let's just do standard farm. Let's put skip intro and let's get right into this. So if you've ever heard about this game, it's basically where you're a farmer. What you can do is you can get money from farming, going into mines, foraging, cutting down trees, all sorts of things. So I recommend if you play this game every single morning when you get up before you do anything, check these on the TV. Because the weather channels tells you if you're gonna need to, let's say, water your crops or not, and the fortune teller channel basically says how lucky you'll be. So let's say if they're mildly perturbed, that means that you'll be unlucky. But if they're happy, you will be lucky, and if they're neutral, doesn't really matter. So I have 15 of these. I'm just gonna do them in 3 rows of 5, because I think that's the best way to do it. Currently, of course, after a while, you will need to get a fence around it so animals don't come and eat them, and you will need to get a scarecrow so that crows don't come and eat your crops either. Actually, I need to change something real quick in the options. Alright, perfect. So much better. So this is a pretty calming game, except for when you're in the mines. Really, sometimes that can get a little bit hectic, especially if you're near death. Well, it's not really death in this game, you just pass out, but it's basically near death. It kind of gets a little bit stressful then, but for the most part, this is a peaceful, quite calming game. I really like it because it's a lot more calming than other games. A lot of other games, actually. But yeah, so there's, like I said, there's many different things you can do in this game. If we look into, so here's your inventory. You start off with only this top row, but you can buy these 2 last rows, although they come separately. So after that, like I said, you can do farming, mining, foraging, fishing, and the combat as well. So what you can do is there's all these different people in the town, and so depending on if they're single or not, what you can do is if you get them high enough relationship, well, high enough stars, you can be their boyfriend or girlfriend. And then after that, what you can do is if you get even higher, you can marry them. Although in order to marry them, you need to have a kitchen in your house, and you need to read a book about marriage and get this thing from this dude at the beach. It's actually very, very complicated. I think the one I'm going to go for as my wife is Abigail right here. It obviously doesn't show her name yet because I haven't met her. So this dude right here, I believe he's, yeah. So this guy is the one that runs the Star Drop Salon, and what that is that's basically a bar. This dude, his name's Pierre. He's the one that sells you all your seeds, sugar, wheat, ingredients, anything really. Also saplings. You actually do need these at some point because you need, in order to unlock some stuff, you need a pomegranate, apple, peach, orange, so on and so forth. So I believe, I think she might be in the kitchen. Depending on like the season and the day and the time of day, her location differs. So here's Abigail, as you can see. So here's her mother, Caroline. So one of my objectives right now is to meet all the people. So far it's only 6 out of 27. So that's what I'm gonna do for this first day. So tomorrow I think what I might do is kind of just clear up my farm a bit. Cut down some trees, mine some rocks, cut some grass. So this is Marnie. She is the person who runs the animal shop. So you can get like chickens, cows, ducks, lambs, and pigs, I believe, from there. So she's the one that runs the animal shop, and you can also get like hay and stuff from her to feed your animals, of course. So in here, this is the Star Drop Salon, although it's open late because, you know, it's a bar and they're usually open late. So this right here, this is Alex. And I believe right now there should be a Clint should be in his blacksmith shop. So this is the blacksmith shop right here. And so you can upgrade your tools in this game. In order to upgrade them, you have to come talk to him. So as you can see, you not only need money, but you also need copper. I think it goes from copper, iron, gold, and I forget what the fourth one called, but it's super rare and it's purple. And so this is Clint. He's the blacksmith. So another thing is he actually sells all the stuff that you can buy, that you can turn into ingots. It doesn't look like he has any more than this, but he has copper, iron, gold, and coal. Coal is used to make the ingots, and in order to make the ingots, you need a furnace, which you need to progress into the game a little bit in order to him to send you a blueprint for the furnace. Also, there's these things called geodes, and if you bring them to him, he can break them open and give you some sort of reward from them. So this right here is the library, and so in the library, there's this dude right here called Gunther. So what you can do is you can read these books. So what you do is, as you go around the town, there's these little worm things coming out of the ground. And if you hit them with your hoe, what they'll do is they can sometimes drop books. They can sometimes drop other things as well. But what you do is those books automatically come over here. So then you can just come over here, read them, and then gain the knowledge. And also if you find artifacts like gems, dwarf scrolls, and anything like that, you can bring them here and donate them. And and you get periodic rewards for how much you've donated. I know one of the rewards is this thing that allows you to duplicate gems. So what I recommend is, if you get a diamond, don't sell it until you get the gem duplicator, so that you can constantly making diamonds, which is a pretty good source of money. So for this right here, this is Emily. I don't really know what she does. I don't think she's a shopkeeper or anything like that. And so right here is a map, and so let's say I want to know where Abigail lives. So as you can see, Pierce's General Store. Not only does it give you when it's open and like when it'll be closed, but it also gives you who lives there. So home of Pierre, Caroline, and Abigail. So this one is Emily and Haley, Jody, Kent, and Sam, Marnie, Leah, my farm. This is the fish shop, Elliot's cabin. You know, it kind of shows you just where everybody kind of lives and stuff, which is pretty cool. If you don't know, this tent right here, that's actually the home of this homeless dude. And everybody in this town actually kind of treats him bad. And you're really the only character that treats him good if you choose to. Anyways, I mean, you can actually choose to treat him like trash, but I don't recommend doing that. So this, it's not unlocked right now. Later in the game, if you hold on, let me just. Anyways. Later in the game, you have to progress just a little bit. If you go in, you can go in here and like you have to complete collections by donate certain items. Some of them are rare, or some of them are just time consuming to unlock certain things. And I'm sorry if you want to read the text or want me to read it, but I just don't really like doing that because it's just very time consuming and it's just meaningless text. It doesn't even really mean anything. So this lady right here, she is the carpenter. What she can do, you can buy resources, windows, furniture, floors, walls, everything like that. But you can also upgrade your house. So this will add on to a kitchen. As you can see, you need 10,000 gold and 450 pieces of wood. So I'm not currently going to do that, but you can also construct farmlands. So you have to have these in order to get the animals. So there's the regular coop, which horses 4 chickens. Then you get the barn, which is 4 cows. Then you get the well, which is just, water. You get the silo, which allows you to, when you cut your grass, it turns it into hay, and it allows you to feed it to your animals, and you have to have that for your animals. And you have to have a heater in the winter. So this allows you to create wheat and sugar from your flour and beets. And so the next one, a shed, it's just empty. You can put whatever you want there. Doesn't really matter. The stable. So this is a kind of hard one to get, but I think it's very, very, very useful. Very useful for the amount of money and time it takes, because it allows you to get horse, which allows you to move around so much quicker and just waste so much less time. Then there's the slime hutch, which you can get slimes in here. You can use them to create slime balls, and you can actually use it to just farm slime from killing them. It's not, they're not showing up yet because I don't have the regular coop and barn, but there's a, like, big coop, which allows you to also get ducks, and unlocks ducks then, and then there's a big barn where it unlocks lamb and pig. Then I think there's like there's also like a big slime hutch. I'm pretty sure. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm pretty sure, but not too sure. So he says he's a scientist. So far I've met about 12 out of 27. I think that's a good point to leave off for today with the people anyways. Yeah, so another thing, there's crafting. So right now I can craft wood fence, gate, chest, torch, wood path, gravel, cobblestone, and fireplace. There's also collectibles, so like different items shipped, so like farm and foraging, fish, artifacts, minerals, cooking, and then there's also achievements, which, well, in this game right here I don't have any, but in this game, in this load, I don't have any, of course, because I just started, but in the actual game I actually have, I think, maybe about half of them. Nice. So leave a like and a comment if you want me to continue this series. I think this is a really fun series and it could lead to something. Anyways, let's go for a like goal of 5. And yeah, so in order to save the game, you have to go to sleep. You can't save it any other time. You can't save it when you exit, anything like that. So that's all for today's video. If you liked it, punch that like button and subscribe for more videos.